I think like the music industry right now is at a very good place when it comes to the content that is being released. What people are writing about and what people are talking about in their songs is something actually that I've been waiting for to happen the past 5, 6 years. And thank you, Adele. Thank you so much for coming in and changing this whole game and saying to the people like, hey, if you want to sell millions of records, you gotta be real. You gotta talk about something that the people actually want to hear. It's not because it's fun to having fun records or drinking or partying and stuff like that. But I don't think that that's the thing that the people relate to the most. It's I think it's the honesty and it's the vulnerability of the song that really makes it big. I am just blessed to have lived my life the way I've lived it in between so many different countries and learning 6 languages. And I can write, speak, and all 6 of them. So, and I've written hits in French and I've written hits in Spanish and English and Moroccan and it's a beautiful thing. It helps me as well understand other songs. When I hear a French song, I relate to it, and it's like, oh, this is a great idea. It's a different way of saying things. I love that kind of rhythm as well. I go to salsa clubs and I dance like from time to time, and I listen to Spanish music, and my girlfriend is Latin. And I love that. I told you, I was born at 10 miles away from Spain, so Spanish music in my life plays a very big part of it, and especially in my youth. You know, when you're young and you're growing up, and that's what affects you. That's what shapes your personality. That's what makes the person that you become when you grow up. So that saying that that helped me a lot in becoming the lover of the type of music first, and then trying to do that kind of music, Latin music, whatever you want to call it, Spanish music or other types of music, because I relate to that and I find my place singing those classic songs that I've sang when I was a kid. And the only thing that I try to do is just grab that feeling that I once had as I was a kid and put it somewhere else, because music at the end of the day is just a feeling and emotion that it gives you. It takes you to a place for 3 minutes and a half, and then you're right back to reality. Artists are different as well. They're very special people because that's what they do. They are artists. And I'm only, if you want to call it, if you're the artist, I get to know you and then I mimic you. I try to become you as much as I can, so I can write something for you that can be easy for you to relate to, can be easy for you emotionally to tap in that emotion, because I know things about you, I know things about your life, what you've been through, what you go into, where you've been, and all of these little facts, they help. They help me have an idea and a vision about the person that I'm working with, so I can do the best that I can do for them. And if you want to call it, I just jumped in their shoes for a little while until the project is done, and then I'll become somebody else. I'm for the music. My flag is music. That's why I wave. And because artists, that's how it is. You create stuff together, and then they go have amazing journeys, and they become superstars, and they become that. A lot of people take that personal, like, oh, why is she not calling? Why is she not? Of course she's busy. She's Lady Gaga now. Of course, that's a superstar. Do you think there's like text you and call you all the time? But people take it personal. But I understand that I'm doing my job. If you and I become friends for the rest of our lives, that's amazing. If we don't, I wish you all the best and wish you all the luck, and I hope that we get to work together again. That's it.